shoppers between Google and their purchase decision. This literally is hijacking, okay? I don't want to be involved in the sexy selling part of anything. It's too much work. It requires too much effort. I want you to have already made your darn decision, and then I just show up at the last second and get my payment, okay? So let's have a quick look at this, all right? Have you ever thought about, how you buy everything? Like from a book to even a house. You ready? Wait for this because you got a pretty mind-blowing point coming up. I want you to not take my word for it. For a moment, I want you to think to yourself how it is that you make a buying decision. Go through the steps you take. Because here's the 4 stages of a buyer's journey. You go through these every time, I promise you. I do it, you do it, we all do it. Jeff does it. So stage 1, awareness. You become aware of a problem or a need. Your kid broke the TV, now you need a new one. For example, I'm having a baby. I have a need, right? So you become aware of it. It's in your circumference of thought process. But I've known this, my wife and I have known this for many, many months. Many, many months. We were just aware. We didn't buy anything because we were still in awareness mode. Then you go into research mode. So you start researching ways to satisfy the need. You look at different TVs on the market. We were looking at different cribs, different products, different baby monitors. But, we were asking our friends for recommendations. They had their baby list. We just send it over. We'll research it. But we did that for months. We're just looking to see which one's the right one. Now, we start to dwindle that list down. Pick our favorites. You make a short list of solutions. Start comparing them. Which TVs? Okay, I got it down to these 3 TVs. Okay, I got it down to these 3 strollers. Okay, I got it down to these 3 lawnmowers. Okay, I got it down. Now we're really getting ready to make that decision, right? Because we're honing in now. It's become real now. You don't do that unless you are serious. You would have abandoned ship at the awareness or research step. But by the time you hit comparison, you're ready to move. And then you purchase. You make your decision. Now, here's the thing. You've been already researching so long. You don't need someone to show up with a sexy sales pitch or a big video or a big funnel. No. Here are the 3 lawnmowers. I've done my research. I'm down to 3. Okay, which one do I want? I want option B. Great. Bought. You don't sit there because you already did all the thinking. So what we want, if you want to get rich using this strategy, but do it easy, that's the phase you want to interject yourself into. You want people to utilize your services to help them research and compare. Here's why. We don't care which product they buy. We don't care which of the 3 they buy. We make money on all 3. But what we do want is you to rely on our research to make a decision. So that's why we want to interject ourselves. We don't want to be in the awareness part. Awareness is too far out. Okay, it takes too long to turn that person into a buyer. They have way too many opportunities to get distracted, move off in the world. That's when you need the fancy sales videos and the fancy funnels and the fancy copy. You let those people play. I will come and talk to you once you are zoning in and you're doing your research. I really hope how many of you right now, come on, give me a number 1 right now. If this point alone, you're like, this webinar was totally worth it. Give me a number 1 right now. If you're already like, I could leave right now and just mind blown. Look at the ones blowing up. Come on, type in number 1. It makes me feel good. I get excited because I want to make sure you guys are just getting freaking amazing value, right? Okay, awesome. So the next question, Anik, is great point, but how the heck do we reach those people? Well, Google. Where do you think people go to do their research? I mean, we do our research on Google. We type in questions on Google. 59% of shoppers surveyed say they research online before they buy to ensure that they're making their best possible choice. 59% of shoppers surveyed say that. 51% of shoppers surveyed said they use Google to research a purchase before they made a purchase online. All right, so it's half. Let's just say 50%, right? Well, that's $2.8 trillion worth of potential purchases that could have you poking up right at the last second saying, hey, thank you, I'll take my share. Because there's $5.5 trillion, 51%, that's $2.8 trillion.